Welcome to Raghavendra Sports Estate for Chartered Accountants Premier League Season 2, match number 14. This match is between MATHESH and RAMANA and Rising Stars. MATHESH and RAMANA has won the toss, selected to field first. Both the openers are off the mark, Vineet Kumar and Bharat Reddy. Sai Chand bowling the first over. Both experienced batters. Bharat Reddy played 205 matches, got 3,513 runs with an average of close to 29. On the other end, Vineet Kumar got close to 3,100 runs in 131 matches. Brilliant strike rate of 151.33, averaging close to 30. Sai Chand trying to hit the deck harder, trying to generate extra bounce. An experienced player, played 247 matches. Economy on a higher side, 8.36. Has to reball it, the last one. Couple of wides of the over. Cuts it, finds the gap finally. A boundary to deep point. First boundary for Bharat. And Rising Stars 11 without loss after the first over. Left arm medium pacer, Ravand sharing the new ball. It's coming around the wicket. It's off the pads. Should be drifting down the leg side. Fuller length, misfield, allowing them to complete the run. Going for the second. Keeping his boundary riders straight down the ground at long off and long on. Hits it harder. Over the bowler's head. That was struck powerfully. That's a loosener, and it got the treatment it deserves. Full toss on the pass, he pulls. This time he didn't try to hit it hard. Simply he times it. Back-to-back boundaries for Vineet. Tried to play a ram shot again. This time no contact with the bat. 2 overs completed, 25 without loss. Change in the bowling attack, Chaitanya. Well, it was nearly a catch. Looks like he had his fingers to the ball. Fielder it covers. Flicked for a couple of runs. Good running between the wickets. Chaitanya Manda bowling the third over. Has got 211 wickets from 154 matches. Best bowling performance of 4 wickets for 10 runs. The most impressive is his economy of 6.48. No need to run for that. Save your legs, save your energy, because it's going to be a hot day. The placement was good, the timing was even better. Long gone. Oh, what a catch! Brilliant. He had no idea where the ball was, where it would be landing. He started the run up, waited for a couple of seconds. In fact, he had several thoughts going in his mind, but he advanced, just kept his hand, and he had no idea he could hold on to it or not. Brilliant catch. And the first wicket down for 32 runs. Brilliant catch by Raven, that long gone. Rising Stars lost their first wicket. There was a run-out opportunity at the striker's end, but the throw was way too off. New batter is Naresh Kumar. He will be at the non-striker's end at the moment. Brilliant over. A successful one from Chaitanya. 35 for 1 after 3 overs. Brilliant shot. Beating the fielder at long off. This fuller length. The fielder was in 30-yard circle. Now has been pushed to the boundary rope. Well, slower delivery, slightly shorter in length. He pulls, but straight to the fielder. Well, second wicket down. Teja gets a wicket in his very first over. The bat was not firm in his hand. It turned, giving a simple catch to the fielder at mid-wicket. Vineet Kumar gone for 19 of 13 deliveries. (39 for 2 in 3.3 overs. Another one down, 2 in 2 for Teja. He will be on hat-trick. What a turn of events in this match. MATHESH and RAMANA won the toss and immediately elected to bowl first, and their bowlers are doing a fantastic job. Hussain gone the first ball. It was very flighted outside the off stump. Tried to play it over the infield. Ended up giving a simple catch to Mahendra. Rising Stars are in trouble. 39 for 3. Teja is on hat-trick. We haven't witnessed a hat-trick in this season. Slip in place. New batter walked in. Here goes the hat-trick ball. A flighted delivery and a solid block. That's brilliant stuff by Teja. Full toss, and that's been pulled. Devan fielding it. Long gone. Had to cover some ground to cut that off, keeping it to a couple of runs. And Sridhar Reddy is off the mark. One more. Batter bites the dust. Wicket of the first ball of the fifth over. As the batters are walking in and walking out. Let's look at the replay once again. A fuller length. It's a carbon copy of the previous wicket. However, slightly towards a backward point. Naresh Kumar was the man who got out. He's gone the first ball. Second catch for Mahinder. Rising Stars 4 wickets down for 41 runs in 4.1 overs. And Nagaraju walks in at number 6, who played 130 matches, got 1842 runs, having a chat with his partner, Sridhar Reddy. They don't want to lose any more wickets in the power play, at least. They need a partnership to build. Current run rate is good, 9.84, but the concerning part for Rising Stars is the number of wickets that they have lost. 4 wickets in the power play. Brilliant delivery. Misfield. And very good running between the wickets. Nagaraju is off the mark. Slightly slower in pace on the pads. A couple of leg byes. A 44 for 4 in 4.3 overs. Well, all 4s on board. 44 runs for the loss of 4 wickets in 4.4 overs. Brilliant start by team MATHESH and RAMANA. Kudos to these bowlers, Chaitanya Manda and Teja. Well, he has to re-bowl it. Wide of the offside. They've been bowling well. It's better not to try something new. They've been putting a lot of pressure on the batters so far, and they should continue to do so. And misfields like this and some freebies in terms of wides will let the batters gain their confidence and rebuild the innings. And that is what they should not be doing. Another misfield, but no damage done. There was a single anyway. Six runs and a wicket. That over. After 5 overs, Rising Stars 47 for 4. Well, that was a low full toss on the pads. It sweeps it to the deep square leg for 4. Much needed boundary for Rising Stars. Brilliant delivery. In fact, Nagaraju just simply lets it go, thinking that it might go away from the off stump. But that did turn. $50 up for Rising Stars with the boundary in this over. Good call by Sridhar from the non-striker's end. Nagaraju wanted the single. It was going straight to fine leg fielder. It's not worth taking risks at the moment, especially after losing these many wickets. Bowlers dominating this power play. $52 for 4 after 6 overs. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 continues. Brilliant effort by the fielder. In fact, it's Chaitanya. Things are a bit quiet at the moment. Very late on the back foot. Seven overs gone. 57 for 4. The run rate has come down slightly from over 9.5 to 8.14. However, the positive thing for Rising Stars is a partnership is being built here. 60 runs of 17 deliveries. Big appeal for leg before. So let's look at that replay. And the ball didn't turn. The impact is outside the off stump. The wicket would be missing. Good running. The fielder dived to save the single. You could not save that. Moreover, they went for the second run as well. The second wide of the over. That's the line he wanted to bowl, targeting the stumps. Solid defense on the front foot by Nagaraja. Eight overs gone, 63 for 4. So quicker delivery. Avinash into the attack. Started really well. Taking a very short run up. Brilliantly fielded. It short covers. Brilliant over so far. Just a single of the five deliveries. And it will remain the same for the over. Just a single. After 9 overs, score moves on to 64 for 4. This is Chartered Accountants Premier League Season 2, organized by MVL. Title sponsors BN Legal, co-sponsors Dial for Loans India Private Limited, associate sponsors Trellis Dubai and GNB Corporate Advisors. And supporting partner is 𝗨𝗏. This match is being played at Raghavendra Sports Estate, Hyderabad, and bring it to you live on YouTube by MVL Broadcasting and Production. This is match number 14 between Rising Stars and MATHESH and RAMANA. It's a brilliant start by MATHESH and RAMANA after winning the toss and electing to field first. The rising stars are fighting back. That was a low full toss, driven to long on for a single. Well, that's up in the air. And in the gap as well between long on and deep mid wicket. In fact, the fielder had no idea where the ball was. The fielder had long gone. He says, it's yours. But the deep mid wicket fielder says, he could not see the ball. Remember, it's a red ball and it's a bright day, very bright. It's hard to see the ball. He goes again and clears the rope. A boundary followed by a maximum. Now it lands inside the boundary rope, so it'll be a boundary. So back-to-back boundaries. Goes again, lost straighter. A hat-trick of boundaries. Brilliant comeback by Rising Stars. Especially Sridhar Reddy hitting those 3 boundaries. So after 10 overs, it's 78 for 4 and it's time for a drinks break.
J&B Corporate Advisors provides a comprehensive suite of professional services, including business incorporation, corporate advisory, private placement assistance, and RBI compliance filings, ensuring end-to-end regulatory and strategic support for businesses. J&B Corporate Advisors provides a comprehensive suite of professional services, including business incorporation, corporate advisory, private placement assistance, and RBI compliance filings, ensuring end-to-end regulatory and strategic support for businesses. 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃 Corporate Advisors provides a comprehensive suite of professional services, including business incorporation, corporate advisory, private placement assistance,
Change of sides after 10 overs. Rising stars. Rising from the ashes now. After those 4 quick wickets in the power play, both these batters have taken the responsibility to rebuild the innings. Nagaraju and Sridhar Reddy. Sridhar has hit 3 beautiful boundaries in the previous over. So the partnership went up to 37 runs from 35. Another diving effort by the fielder. Avinash, who bowled his first over beautifully, is back to bowl his second. He conceded only a single. A thick inside edge. That will be 4, because there's a huge gap behind the square on the onside. So that's boundary number 4 for Sridhar. They're focusing more on rotating the strike. Another good over. Avinash. 11 overs gone, 84 for 4. Vivek into the attack, and he's been greeted with the boundary. Lovely drive through deep extra cover. A fuller length delivery. Nicely placed. It was way too short. That's in the air. And that's been put down. The fielder dives forward. Before that, I think the ball already bounces off his hands. Again, trying to target the backward square leg area. Nagaraju. That's a huge wide down the leg side, and with that 50 partnership comes up between these two. 50 runs from 45 deliveries. When he swings his bat harder, most of the times he's finding the fielders. But this time he targeted the leg side and gets a single. Good start by Vivek. Rather good comeback after that first ball boundary. Finishes his over with 7 runs. After 12 overs, Rising Stars managed to get 91 runs. Well, the half-century partnership has been broken as once again Teja comes back to bowl his last over after change of sides. And he produces a wicket. It was short and wide, taking much room. Wanted to go over the infield, but ended up giving a simple catch to Sai Chand. Rising Stars lost half their side for 91 in 12.1 overs. The new batter is Prabhu Shri Datta Sai Kumar Pavani. Cie is off the mark. It was a delayed start by Nagaraju. He has hit it towards a deep mid wicket. He still wanted to wait and watch. Brilliant spell of Teja has come to an end. He bowled 4 overs, conceded 20 runs. Most importantly, got 3 wickets. 13 overs gone, 94 for 5 Rising Stars. Not much of a footwork on that occasion by Cie. Vivek continuing his spell. Well. Another opportunity for run out there. Let's look at the replay of the previous one. I think it was a catch drop first, then the run out opportunity. And the second drop catch in Vivek's over. There was one opportunity gone down in his first over. There was one more in the second. Cut set. That beats the fielder in the 30-yard circle and races to the boundary. He was struggling a bit first, 8 deliveries for 2 runs, and now gets his first boundary. Cie. Well, 100 up for Rising Stars. 100 for 5 in 14 overs. Well, he's gone. Sai Kumar is trying to defend on the back foot. 𝗪𝗀 gone for 7 of 11 deliveries and Rising Stars 100 runs for the loss of 6 wickets in 14.1 overs. That should be a boundary. Nagaraju has been in the middle for quite some time. He understood the conditions. He built a partnership with Bharat. And after the partnership is broken, there's another wicket which is gone quickly. So now he's taking the responsibility to accelerate the scoreboard by being in front. He wanted to be on strike, converted the single into double. Sagar is a new batter. There was a single. He wanted the single, but it's Nagaraju who wanted to get the strike for this next over. But Sagar pushed for it. 15 overs gone, 109 for 6. The last 5 overs to go. 4 wickets in hand. 7.27 is the current run rate. Projected score with that run rate is 145. Would they be aiming at 150 or 160, somewhere close to 170? Who will take the charge? Fresh leg Sagar on strike. Vivek is back to bowl his third over. This is very unfortunate for a bowler. Can you believe this? This is the third over. In every over, there's a drop catch of his bowling. And this seemed to be a simple one that should have been taken. Look at that. The easiest of all the catches. Oh, full toss. Lovely. That's an outstanding shot. Just he balanced himself and kites it to deep backward square leg. Played it on the back foot this time. Another good over. 𝗏𝗏𝗡 for 6 after 16 overs. They've got 9 runs from the previous over of Vivek. The left armer Revanth is back to bowl his third. There are plenty of bowling options. Team MATHESH and RAMANA. Skipper Vivek has 1 over. Avinash has 1. Teja completed his 4 overs. So Revanth bowling 17th over. He might bowl the 19th as well. They don't want to give too many runs in the last 4 overs. At least not boundaries. Class, but finds a fielder at deep cover point. Chips it again in the air. Nagaraju moves into his 30s. He's on 32 of. Another brilliant over by Revanth, conceding only 6. And I think stars 124 for 6 after 17 overs. The skipper is back to bowl his last over. 3 drop catches in 3 overs. Will there be an opportunity in this one? Very well bowled. They are not taking any risks, both these batters. They're happy to take the singles. Finally, they got a boundary that they desired for. In the air. And finally, a catch has been grabbed in Vivek's over of the last ball of his spell. And that's a big wicket of Nagaraju, who made 37 runs from 38 deliveries. He has hit 4 boundaries. And now his innings has come to an end. The catch is taken by Ravand. The new batter is Jalandhar. So they have 12 legal deliveries to face. The score is 131 for the loss of 7 wickets. Shorter in length, pulls, and that falls in no man's land. Chaitanya bowling the 19th. I'll take inside edge. He made some room for himself and drives it past through the offside, slightly away from the bowler. Two is a call. They're pushing for 2, and that puts pressure on the fielder as well. So misfield. That costed 2 extra runs for team MATHESH and RAMANA. And Rising Stars are glad that they've got a boundary. They need many more. At least a few, 2 or 3 boundaries would put them in a good position. Take them past 150. That's a lot of running between the wickets. Flicks it. And the fielder, Teja, tried to stop the ball with his foot. Fails. This is the over they wanted with a double figure mark. And they've got 12 runs from it. After 19 overs, score moves on to 143 for 7. Well, Avinash to bowl the last over of this innings. Jalandhar on strike. Try to cut it with full face of the bat. No contact. Dot ball. Well, inside edge. Keeper has to do the job. Should be a leg by. The end.
𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Corporate Advisors provides a comprehensive suite of professional services, including business incorporation, corporate advisory, private placement assistance, and RBI compliance filings, ensuring end-to-end regulatory and strategic support for businesses. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 Corporate Advisors provides a comprehensive suite of professional services, including business incorporation, corporate advisory, private placement assistance, and RBI compliance filings, ensuring end-to-end regulatory and strategic support for businesses. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 Corporate Advisors provides a comprehensive suite of professional services, including business incorporation, corporate advisory, private placement assistance, and RBI compliance filings, ensuring end-to-end regulatory and strategic support for businesses. 𝗃�la𝗃 Corporate Advisors provides a comprehensive suite of professional services, including business incorporation, corporate advisory, private placement assistance, and RBI compliance filings, ensuring end-to-end regulatory and strategic support for businesses. 𝗀𝗃𝗃 Corporate Advisors provides a comprehensive suite of professional services, including business incorporation, corporate advisory, private placement assistance, and RBI compliance filings, ensuring end-to-end regulatory and strategic support for businesses. 𝗀𝗃𝗃 Corporate Advisors provides a comprehensive suite of professional services, including business incorporation, corporate advisory, private placement assistance, and RBI compliance filings, ensuring end-to-end regulatory and strategic support for businesses.
Welcome back to the chase of match number 14 of Chartered Accountants Premier League Season 2, organized by MVL. This tournament's title sponsor is Bein Legal, co-sponsor 𝗙𝗃𝗃 Loans India Private Limited, associate sponsors Trellis Dubai and GNB Corporate Advisors, and supporting sponsor 𝗨𝗏𝗏. This match is being streamed live on MVL Broadcasting and Production channel on YouTube. Match number 14 between Rising Stars and MATHESH and RAMANA. Team MATHESH and RAMANA desperately looking for a win in the season. They've played 2 matches, lost both of them. On the other end, Rising Stars with 1 win and 1 loss, they are at a better position. Now here is a chance for MATHESH and RAMANA to open their account in this points table. Well, chance of a run out, and it is a close call. Umpire has gone upstairs. Field as a positive. The keeper fumbled. He was nowhere in the screen. He could not uproot the stump. Well, has been given out, as there was only one bail was dislodged initially. After he collects the ball, he took the second bail as well, second bail out. It was a disaster between both these batters. To the fielder, initially he has taken the run off, and then Vivek sent him back. Let's look at that once again. So Mahesh Yadav has run out without scoring. New batter is Bhaskar. Let's look at that replay once again. So the second bail was still there after he collects the ball. He takes the second one as well. Well, that's in the air. It didn't carry. So first run off the bat. Bhaskar is off the mark. And Hussain bowling the first over of this innings. An experienced bowler, right arm medium pacer, who's got 316 wickets in 293 matches. Vivek is off the mark straight away. With a nice little drive to mid-off. Vivek has played 180 matches, got close to 2,700 runs, averaging 21 plus and a strike rate of close to 105. New batter Bhaskar has got over 1,600 runs in 140 matches. Joins his skipper in the middle. Well, that's a direct throw from mid-on. But Vivek made his ground. So a risky single to finish the over. After the first over, there are 5 runs to the loss of 1 wicket. Now Bharat Reddy into the attack. Just on the pads, hits it to the onside. Again, there seemed to be a bit of coordination issue between the batters. Swings big. that was in the air for quite some time and beats the fielder at deep mid-wicket. The first boundary of the innings. Standing outside the crease. It's only the second delivery that he faces, and he wants to counter-attack. That's a lovely shot. Brilliant by Bhaskar. It's the second boundary of the over. Very well balanced. Good over for team MATHESH and RAMANA. 10 runs of it. After 2 overs, they are 15 for 1. Hussain continues. Vivek on strike. Drives. Could not go past the fielder in the 30-yard circle. And he came back to his crease, but in an awkward way. Look at that. He went down the track. They're not waiting for the ball to reach the fielder there. They need to wait and watch. That's not the case here. Opens the full face of the bat. Played it very late. But this time it was Bhaskar's call to go for the single. Overthrows. It's not a huge total that they are chasing. However, a couple of big overs in the power play will put them in good position, in a comfortable position in this chase. And Vivek knows it very well. Well, if it was a direct hit, he was gone. They're living on the edge at the moment. Once again, flick of the wrist through deep square leg. It's a lot of running between the wickets for both these batters. After 3 overs, Team MATHESH and RAMANA 20 for 1. Now changing the bowling attack. Left armer Sivakrishna Reddy is coming to bowl the 4th over. Shiva has got 103 wickets in 114 matches. Played it fine, very fine. The fielder gives it a chase, but the ball was always ahead of him. Very nicely played by the skipper. He understood the line is outside the leg stump. He just waited for it. Gives a gentle tap. Much needed boundary. It's not a huge total. When the required run rate is also well within the control at the moment. More runs. Missed by the batter, missed by the keeper. But Team MATHESH and RAMANA will be happy to accept those 4 freebies. Connects this time. 4 more. This is the over that they wanted. Three boundaries of the over already. Last ball to go. Pulls it on the back foot. Dot to finish the over. 12 runs from it. 32 for 1 after 4 overs. To 50% remember. That's an outstanding shot. Bhaskar waited for the ball. He times it beautifully. Look at that shot. He didn't try to put a lot of power into it. That's the boundary of Vivek in the previous over. It was a lovely shot. Through the offside. Catch it was the cry, but he did not carry. Very good running between the wickets. Brilliant effort by the fielder. Save at least one more run, if not a boundary. After 5 overs, they are 39 for 1. Last over of the power play. Well, should be. This is what you call comedy of errors. First, both the batters were facing each other in the middle of the pitch, running towards each other. The ball was collected, threw it to the bowler, and he misses it. Well, they are living on the edge. Playing dangerously. Comes down the track. That's gone up in the air. Mid-off, settles underneath and takes the catch. No, it's been put down. He says he's looking straight into the sun. He had no view. Well, these batters are carrying plenty of luck in their pockets today. Well, that's gone. Well, there's a signal. It's gone for 4. He intended to play towards the deep mid-wicket, and that's gone to deep third. They're taking a leading edge. Go straight. Second drop catch in the same over. Catches do win matches. If you remember, 3 catches were dropped in Vivek's bowling. It looks like Rising Stars are repaying that favor. And finally, his luck runs out. It's an outside edge, straight to the keeper. The safest catcher on the ground at the moment. Man with the gloves. He has made no mistake. So a dramatic final over of the power play. Missed run out, 2 drop catches, a boundary, and finally a wicket. A lot of action in 1 over. So MATHESH and RAMANA lost their skipper. He's gone for 24 of 18 deliveries. With a strike rate of 133, he has hit 4 boundaries. The catch is taken by the 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗲. And they finish their power play for the score of 48 for the loss of 2 wickets. Still 99 runs needed from 84 deliveries. So 𝗬cie walks into the middle.
Second over.
Comes down the track, flicks it straight to the fielder at deep square leg. So 4 fielders on the boundary rope. There's short covers to save the single and short mid-on as well. A brilliant piece of fielding. A full length dive to his left. And he has a backup. The fielder was charging in from deep extra cover. Good over by Sridhar, conceding only 5 runs. 7 overs gone, 53 for 2. Well judged. That could have gone for 4 because the ball was turning after bounce. Gently pushed with soft hands. Nicely rotating the strike. Both these batters. That's in the gap. That's 4. Retimed to perfection. Shashi. Correction, that's Bhaskar getting his third boundary. Goes straight and clears the rope. For a moment, both those fielders were very interested. From long off and long gone. On the pads, drifting down the leg side. Very good over for team MATHESH and RAMANA. 13 from it. More 81 needed from 72 deliveries. They are 66 for 2 after 8 overs. Beats the fielder at fine leg. Runs started to flow. With full swing of the bat. A nice little touch. Solid block. 𝗙𝗵𝗃𝗲 bowling his second over. Good comeback after that first ball boundary. Well, that's an extra. These freebies will take the pressure off the batters. The required run rate has almost come down to 6.5. One boundary every over will be an easy way for them from here on. And additionally, the bowlers or the bowling team is giving some extra runs in terms of wides and overthrows. That's an outstanding shot. Brilliant by Bhaskar. The timing is superb on this occasion. Beautiful wristy work. Another good over. Another 13-run over for Team MATHESH and RAMANA. 79 for 2 after 9 overs. Vineet Kumar into the attack. Comes down the track. And another boundary for Bhaskar. Straight over the bowler's head. Look at where the fielder is standing. Very close to the straight line. Goes over deep mid wicket. And 50 for Bhaskar. He gets to his half century in style with a maximum. Classy player with a lot of technique. For the first time, the required run rate has come down under 6. Attempted Yorker. Nicely faced by 𝗬cie. Bhaskar gets a single of the last ball and he will keep the strike as well. After 10 overs, Team MATHESH and RAMANA 93 for 2. More 54 runs needed from 60 deliveries. It's time for a short drinks break.
JNB Corporate Advisors provides a comprehensive suite of professional services, including business incorporation, corporate advisory, private placement assistance, and RBI compliance filings, ensuring end-to-end regulatory and strategic support for businesses.
Catches is a call. Oh, that didn't carry. Change of sides after 10 overs. 𝗏𝗏 continuing his spell. Bhaskar is playing a crucial role in this innings. Has scored more than half of the runs already. He wants to finish the game off. $100 up for Team MATHESH and RAMANA with that extra. Once again, catch it is a call. The fielder collects it after the bounce. �11 overs gone, 101 for 2. Straight drive. Gets a single. He seems to be out of his patience now. Very hot conditions out there. Seems to be a bit tired already. Continue to take singles and doubles, slowly building the partnership. It's a half-century partnership already. 57 from 35 deliveries. It's coming around the wicket now. Twelve overs gone, 106 for 2. 41 runs needed from 48 deliveries. Bhaskar on 64 from 39. And 𝗬cie 10 of 13. And look at the contribution of Bhaskar in this partnership, 64 overall. The partnership is 58. Out of 58, only 10 runs were made by 𝗀𝗃. Sensible batting by him. Two is a call. Takes the first one quickly. A comfortable couple of runs. Once again, two is a call. A lot of running between the wickets. Misfield. They ran a lot in between the wickets. They don't want to go for another one. 13 overs gone, 1-1-2 for 2. With a required rate of 5, still need 35 runs from 42 deliveries. Bharat Reddy is back to ball his third. They're able to rotate the strike with no pressure whatsoever. Nicely driving the ball all over the ground. Slower and flighted delivery. Almost a Yorker length outside the off stump. Blocked by 𝗀𝗃. A tremendous shot. A shot from the book. Keeps his head straight, just advances, balances his body properly, and drives through deep extra cover, inside out. And finally, a 68-run partnership, or rather 72-run partnership, has been broken. 72 from 47. It's plumb in front. 𝗀𝗃 gets his first boundary, and he's gone the next ball. Yes, no doubt in the umpire's mind. It's pitched well outside the off stump. Impact is on the off stump, in line. Will be hitting in middle end off. Bharat gets a wicket, maybe too late. That's a hot spot. So no signature on the bat. So no bat involved. Team MATHESH and RAMANA lost their third wicket for 120 runs in 14 overs. Just 27 more runs needed from 36. And the new batter who walked in is 𝗬𝗏, another right-handed batter. But he has to be at the non-striker's end as the wicket fell off the last ball of the previous over. A couple of comfortable runs off the pads for Bhaskar. How good is that shot? It's delightful to watch. It's a classy, wristy player. Beautiful follow through. That's a speciality of Bhaskar. He doesn't try to overpower his shots. He moves on to 70. Unfortunately, he will not be able to reach to a century, even if he stays till the end. There's only 21 runs needed. Now 19 needed. It's a great contribution by him. 𝗬𝗏 is off the mark. "15 overs gone, 130 for 3. 17 runs needed from last 5 overs. Sivakrishna Reddy to finish his quota of 4 overs. It's a sweet sound of the bat. Well, 3 singles in a row. He's growing impatient, Bhaskar. Well, the umpire goes upstairs. Well, it was a pretty casual effort at the end. Just have to see, has he made his ground? Is the bat in the air? Well, the bat is in the air. Keeper collects the ball. It hasn't reached the crease. The bat is in the air at this frame. The bails are taken off. Well, such a heartbreaking way for him to go. There's only a couple of centimeters from the ground. In fact, he initially touched the ground with the bat. Then it lifted off the ground and the bail was taken off. There it is. Well, the last man to go was Bhaskar. He made 75 runs from 48 deliveries. That's it, 4 sixes.
or rather 6 4s and 3 6s, with a strike rate of 156.25. Almost single-handedly has taken the game away. Well, the keeper is on the ground. I hope he's okay.
𝗃𝗃 Corporate Advisors provides a comprehensive suite of professional services, including business incorporation, corporate advisory, private placement assistance, and RBI compliance filings, ensuring end-to-end regulatory and strategic support for businesses.
Just a dozen runs needed for Team MATHESH and RAMANA to win this game. They still have 6 wickets in hand. New batter is 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗲. Is off the mark finally of the 4th ball. Cuts it to deep backward point. The fielder will cut it off.
Catch it is a call and a soft dismissal. The fielder didn't have to move anywhere. It's like a catching practice for him. Revant gone for 6. A simple catch taken by Shivakrishna Reddy. He didn't have to move an inch from his position. So 2 wickets in quick succession. Just 9 more needed from 19 deliveries. $138 for 5 after 17 overs. Just 9 runs needed. Big appeal and up goes the finger. Well. Is there a twist in the tail? Wickets continue to fall. They're 6 down for 138. Jayaprakash Reddy gone for 1 of 5 deliveries. Has been plumb in front. So the new batter is Sai Chand. He's an experienced player. He's got over 3,600 runs from 247 matches. Strike rate of 120 plus. And he joins Mahinder in the middle.
So both batters are pretty new. 𝘊 is off the mark. Well, chance of a run out at the non-striker's end, and that could be close. Well, they started to celebrate already. Well, this view is blocked by the fielder. The ball is in his hand. The bails are out. Well, he's short of his crease. Out. That's 7 wickets down for 139. Just 8 runs needed from 14 deliveries. And there's a chance of a run out once again. Well, 2 run outs. If he is, look at the celebrations. He's nowhere in the frame. Well, after watching it carefully multiple times, the third umpire has given the decision. It's out. The umpire wanted to check whether the bails were out with the hand or with the ball. It's definitely with the ball. Well, 2 wickets down in 2 deliveries, both in terms of run-outs. So it's not over yet. There's a twist in the tail. Eight runs needed from 13 deliveries. Saichan gone without scoring, or rather he's gone for 1. New batter is Avinash VVS. Chaitanya Manda at the striker's end. What an over this is. 1 run and 3 wickets. Phenomenal over for Rising Stars. 18 overs gone, 139 for 8. More 8 runs needed from 12 deliveries. So 2 wickets in hand. They would want to get 1 more wicket to make this match more interesting. Rising Stars. Sai Pradeep bowling the 19th over. Well, that was a top edge. No. It was given as wide. So 2 runs added to the scoreboard without the ball being counted. So the batters don't have to worry about the run rate. Maybe it's the batting team's review for no ball. So it's a legal delivery as it is dipping down. That's in the air. Should be taken, and that's been dropped. Has he dropped the match? He may have. And they are going for the 3rd run. Excellent running between the wickets. What a turn of events in this match. Well, just 3 runs needed now. There was a drop catch on the previous delivery, on which they ran for 3 runs. Chaitanya gets a life. Goes for a single this time. Well, that's the final nail in the coffin. A powerful hit. What a finish to the game. MATHESH and RAMANA finally gets a win. All thanks to that one man in the middle, Bhaskar, who made 75 runs of 48 deliveries. He's got good support. Initially by the skipper Vivek, 24 of 18, and by Sai, 22 of 22. And no other batter could reach the double-figure mark. Rising Stars conceded 12 extras. In the bowling, Bharat Reddy got 2 wickets. Hussain got 1 wicket of 4. So the result of match number 14, MATHESH and RAMANA won this match by 2 wickets.